Now, there are a lot of people who are confused on the demand for justice that we are all on about. I'm talking about those that are truly for justice for Mohbad, justice for humanity, and justice for all. Now, some people think once Wunmi, Avail, Liam agree without being compelled by the court for a DNA, a paternity test, they think that is all that needs to be done and she'll be absolved of being involved in the demise of Mohbad. No, no. It is actually to establish, we want to know, is there a motive behind the RIP of Mohbad? Is there something connected to the RIP of Mohbad that has to do with paternity? Mystery, mystery that needs to be demystified. This is why we are in support of Mohbad's father in his quest for a DNA test. Now, Mohbad's father, financially, he is not there. And also, he is also concerned about getting a lawyer, a reputable lawyer, who can stand his ground firm. Now, Wunmi ran down to a man called Falano, activist. He has made a name for himself in Nigeria. And Mohbad's father knows fully that going against such a person, a lawyer, will require someone who has extra strength. The reason why this is important is because we live in a society where know you, I know you, who knows this other person matters. Now, I'm not saying that these things do not happen all over the world, but in the case of the RIP of Mohbad, there are certain things that are attached to certain things that are connected to certain things that brought about this complexity in seeking for justice for Mohbad. I want you to pay attention to this as we're about to hear some strong, this is going to be deep. It's going to be deep. And you know that we don't play on this platform when we are dealing with justice for Mohbad, because it is not about Mohbad alone. It is about humanity. It is about you and I on this earth. It is about you and I in this world right now. It is about destroying, breaking down evil. That's what we are talking about. We are trying to change the narrative where men are demonized and women are pampered. They are patted on their back even when they are destructive. We need to change that society where a woman such as Wunmi, a prime suspect, will be treated like a sacred cow. I've asked this question. If it was Mohbad that was alive and Wunmi met her demise in this same scenario, do you think Mohbad will stand a chance? Whilst you're pondering on this, like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Very important. To encourage this channel to do more, tap on the text button. Let us get right into this one.
Is there a motive? If that is cleared, if that is ascertained, then they will look forward to other things that could have spied Mohbad. They would look forward to that. Is there a motive? Hot Papi, you want to say something? That's why I brought you up.
Yes, I want to say something.
All right, sir.
All right, okay. Before I actually come to, I have an observation. But before that, let me just help the last caller on something. Now, you have been trying to make him understand that the essence of the DNA is actually for the police to establish a motive. That is the word, a motive. If the DNA says Liam is not Mohbad's son, now Wunmi becomes the primary suspect. In fact, the rate of Wunmi becoming a primary suspect becomes very high.
Exactly.
Ever higher. And now, if the DNA comes out and says Mohbad is the biological father, it still does not remove Wunmi from being a suspect, but reduces the instance of Wunmi being the primary suspect now, but it does not remove her from being the suspect. Now, my observation is there was a recent audio that went viral. It's still on the DNA. It's still on the DNA.
Okay.
And it was allegedly and reportedly by Mohbad's mother, where she sent a message to Mr. Muiwa and threatened him and was bitter, was furious that it's Mr. Muiwa backing Daddy Mohbad to go to Breket and all that, and was even cursing him. I had the video. And then she now said something that if Baba Mohbad keeps up that and Mr. Muiwa keeps on backing him, she will be forced to come out and say the truth that Baba Mohbad is not even Mohbad's father. Now, this is something we should not lose sight of. I think they are building a plot here. She didn't just say that for nothing. Now, this is what I think they are building. In case eventually they do a DNA and then the DNA turns out that Mohbad is not the biological father of Liam. Now, because if they are going to do any DNA, they would take Daddy Mohbad's gene. Now, if it doesn't match that of Liam, it will now be that, Baba Mohbad is Kuku, not the father of. So they are building a plot.
No. Can I correct you there, sir? That is why Mohbad is still in the morgue. The reason why Mohbad is yet to be buried is that it is Mohbad's specimen. I don't know that they are.
That's why Mama Mohbad is so bitter.
Yeah.
They should go and bury it.
No, they have to take it from Mohbad. They are taking it from Mohbad. They are even going to, they will take the father's son too, but they are taking it from Mohbad. That's why Mohbad, the reason why the father rejected burial for his son is that everything, so they are not.
That's why the world must insist that
Yeah.
until the DNA is done,
Yes,
Exactly.
Mohbad's body
Exactly.
must remain in the morgue.
that's what he said. So they are not taking Baba's son. It's the
The
Mohbad.
moment I had Mama Mohbad with that narrative, I knew the plot they were building. And I knew that was why she wants the boy buried ASAP. The boy must not be buried. The body must remain in the morgue until the DNA is done.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you very much.
Yes, sir. That's what will happen. As according to Baba Mohbad's team, that's what I was told. They can't use Baba Mohbad. They will use the son. They will use Mohbad. Reason is that is the reason why Baba is not even agreeing to anything burial for his son. He wants them to use whatever they must take from his son. They should use it for the what do they call DNA, and then he's waiting for the autopsy. If he's not satisfied, they probably going to go furthermore to do independent autopsy. That's
Exactly.
what I learned from
If you
them.
support this, drop it in the comment
Yeah,
section.
so-
Justice for Mohbad. Justice
Well, thank
for
you,
Mohbad.
sir. Thank you, sir. All right. Okay. Oh yeah.
Ken, how do you do? Want to say something?
Yeah, I actually wanted to say something, but I think Hot Papi has been able to clear what I wanted to tell Kingslayer. It's about the DNA and the motive. Yeah, it's also called intent to kill. You know, when somebody finds out that the child is not theirs, it could be the reason why they kill their husband or they kill the wife. So the police will be able to direct, the police will be able to know how to go about their investigation. Since this man, it's possible that this man finds out that the child is not his, and that is why the wife had killed. It may not be the reason, but at least it will help them to channel their investigation to a cause. That's what the intent or motive to kill is.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Yes, that's what you do when it comes to murder cases. You know, they have to always find out if there was an intention. And if there's an intention, then you will be found culpable. Definitely, you're going to go for the conviction. Am I correct?
Good evening, everyone. When I joined this live, I saw that there's one particular viewer that was actually attacking you or cussing at you. Some people don't really know the origin of how we started. when we started this program, this movement of Justice for Mohbad. You know, back in the days, we were even neutral. We're actually neutral in this case. That anyone that comes to the debate and try to come up with different narrative that will make my well, we always tell them what is the work. Do you have any evidence?
Yeah.
So I used to tell them, why are you now coming and attacking anyone that is against me or supporting Baba Mohbad? I myself, with people on your platform, anyone that comes to the comment section to say any contrary thing, but like, do you have any evidence? Don't come in here and just come up with different narrative and start saying you will find that. We only narrate based on evidence and the fact of what we see. And then when we get to a point and we start saying that who is actually truly fighting for justice for Mohbad, and with some of that, this other side, Wunmi is not fighting for, it's not looking for, which I'm going to bring out the fact right here, this very moment. He's not looking for more, he's not looking for justice for his own husband, which I should wait to get a lawyer. I said something yesterday. I said even our lawyer was not looking for justice for Mohbad again. Our own legal team is not looking for justice for Mohbad.
So what are they looking for?
I don't know.
Exactly. Lawyer Falana is not looking for justice for Mohbad. He is looking into protecting Wunmi from being nailed in the justice for Mohbad.
The comment section, and I know they're screen recording. They will go back to the bill and start dissecting all what we said. You know, so far. Now this is it. You claim, Wunmi, you and your legal team claim that you are fighting for justice, and you claim that Mohbad was your husband, and you were supposed to be the front liner. You were supposed to be the one on the front line looking for justice for your own husband. But it's a pity that instead of being looking for justice, you are laying on the defensive side. Do you know that Wunmi has been defending herself since the fire of Mohbad? Instead of seeking for justice for her husband. She's been on the defensive side.
Yeah, and I'm wondering why.
Exactly. Why are you all on the defensive side? Prime Boy came out very soon now. You came back again to come and defend yourself again. What is there that you are actually hiding? Now, you ran to Falana. Falana came to the public saying that he was going to be on the massive side and then he's going to be working for Aloba's family. Only for him to try to rope Baba Mohbad in this case. And Baba Mohbad saw what they are quoting. And he left.
Thank you.
Baba Mohbad pulled himself out away from that and he went to go and get his own lawyer. Okay. The legal team of Wunmi filed for a motion for coroner inquest, which was actually granted by the state government. And they set up with this coroner inquest. It was going on fine. When it was the turn of Wunmi, she tried to nail Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad that wasn't there when the boy died. He went to the house, he saw the lifeless body of his child. So after Wunmi's testimony, everything calmed down. The moment they went, he got the Prime Boys to give his own testimony, they blocked down the coroner inquest. The moment they heard that there are some people that are actually getting the fact, they closed down the coroner inquest. Now, they closed this coroner inquest since last year. It means that the seeking for justice they actually knew this ever since last year. They're telling you that the people that we went to run the legal team that we ran to knew that the government actually paused the coroner inquest, and you're okay with it. Since you were okay with it, the
and Falana is there.
That lost the child, so that no. Baba was the one running Scatter for justice. You, the real wife, were there relaxing. You're okay with it with your husband, with your legal team. Why have you been silent that the government has actually closed down coroner inquest? The government are claiming that until autopsy and toxicology comes out, there's not going to be coroner inquest. Not knowing that they've actually closed down coroner inquest completely. And you're okay with it. What have you done? What has your lawyer and legal team done? Do you know that? Let's give us a case study. If Falana
Exactly. It is glaring to everyone.
On the other Baba side,
it is glaring to everyone. We cannot be fooled.
But Wunmi, our own legal
It is glaring.
New Yorker.
Of course.
It's been 3 months now that we've not heard anything from government and from Malano. Malano was okay. Now, at this time, Malano is actually okay. It's cool with the government in regards to not even saying a word about reopening the corona inquest. In Wunmi, I'm telling you and your legal team, if truly you guys are fighting for justice for Mohbad, tell your lawyer to go and, because Mohbad's lawyer has submitted a motion to the government that they should reopen the corona inquest.
Yes, he seeks that.
Want transparency, if you want those people that believe that you are going to fire your husband, that should show that you are actually seeking for justice, tell your lawyer to also support that motion that Baba's lawyer has already put to the government that they should start the corona inquest. We're not going to wait any longer for the autopsy or toxicology to be assessed. It's not yet out. Let the corona inquest continue. Let Prime, but you have spoken your own side. Let other people say their own side. Why are you on the defensive side? Why haven't you said anything all this while? So whenever anyone comes and talks about the truth about it, you're always ready to come out. Look at what you did. Just came out with the audio. And your people are out for Prime Boy.
Who came out with, oh, sorry Bossman, which audio is that?
We call into a program of some of our supporters, and she definitely came for Prime Boy, said that nobody should believe what Prime Boy said.
Yeah, I heard it. I will play it for them
on that audio. So when you know that you have something that you want to use to name Prime Boy, why haven't you said that all this while?
She's a liar. She's a liar. Wunmi is a scammer. She's a liar. She's trying to scam us. They are building up lies. What does she have? She's a liar.
Your testimony in the corona inquest, you never said anything happened on the page. You never said anything happened at home. So when you actually knew that you had there's noise coming out from somewhere. Is that from Art Party? You need to mute your mic. There's noise from the background, coming from the background, sir. So, you never said anything about Prime Boy until when Prime Boy now came out and started giving you a hot. That's when you got to know that, oh, you have evidence that Prime Boy has been doing this to your husband. So why haven't you said anything about it? So if spending now start coming out again and start nailing you too, you also come out for spending too. Is that what we're doing? You need to see the way your own fans is also. Do you know that right now, presently, Wunmi's fans are bullying their fans right now. And if anything happened to Prime Boy, hold them responsible for that. And Wunmi herself, hold them responsible for that.
Exactly. Prime Boy, secure yourself. These people are dangerous. Whatever you know, say it now before anything happens to you. I pray nothing happens to you, and I pray that you confess.
Alright? Now, people are not seeking for the people that are actually seeking for that justice, trying to make sure that there is corona, to bring corona inquest back. You yourself, your legal team, we're okay with it. And you are claiming that you're fighting for justice for Mohbad. You are not fighting for justice. You are on the defensive side, and that is what you.
Welcome back. Now, apart from right-thinking people seeking for justice for Mohbad, it will remain in history forever that there is a woman that stood against justice for her son. Yes, a woman that stood against justice for her own son. The mother of Mohbad will be remembered for a long time. She will be remembered for a long, long time. Well, we've all been talking about Wunmi, and every now and then we include Mohbad's mother. There are certain things that a lot of people want to say to Mohbad's mother. At times, we just have to hold these things to ourselves because she is the one that lost our own son. So she should be in pain even more. But You see, this world cannot operate in that way if we allow parents, husbands, boyfriend, wives, girlfriend, fiancé to do whatever they wish because they have the legal right to those that have been disenfranchised, those that have been, cut short. What kind of society are we going to have? It is true that Mohbad's mother lost a son. Is she in pain? That we do not know. Now, I will break it down. You've heard from our guest. Let us look at some important parts of this conversation. There was a time Mohbad's mother came out. She said that we should help to pressure Mohbad's father. In fact, she even went on during her talk asking us to go and get Mohbad's body from the morgue and bury him. She said she has been told to come to take Mohbad's body. Daddy said, what are you guys still keeping this body for? Come and take your body and put him in the grave. There's nothing she didn't say. And when she said it, people were troubled. Like, wait, hold on a second. She said, Mohbad's body is troubling her. And she's not happy. She's not comfortable with her son lying down there without being put down to rest. Did she forget that boy, young man, a star, was exhumed? Did she look at the circumstances and the reasons surrounding the request to exhume? And has she gotten the autopsy report or the toxicology report? Why is she amongst everybody, every human on earth? Why is she, the mother of Mohbad, asking that her son be buried ASAP? Why? I want to throw this to you guys so that you can maybe enlighten me on this. Why is she requesting? Please enlighten me. Drop your comment. Please drop your comment. Why is she requesting for this without autopsy, toxicology? I'm even putting DNA by the side now. Why? 2. Why is Mohbad's mother in support of Wunmi, the fiancé, girlfriend / by force wife of Mohbad? Why is she comfortable in support of her, making excuses and also emphasizing on DNA? She was so emphatic about it, making it appear like Mohbad's father was requesting for the life of Wunmi, like asking that she lay her life down. It is a swab, just a swab, to authenticate, to find out, to why is she in support? I don't know. Maybe you guys have answers to this because these questions are troubling. Now, let us go to when Mohbad's mother said that Mohbad is not the son of Mr. Joseph Aloba. That Promise Aloba is not the son of Mr. Joseph Aloba. What gave her that? I mean, what came into her to utter such? Well, it has been established. People have looked into it, they have dug into it, and they realized something. Because Mohbad's father is requesting for DNA, Wunmi and her mother, a cartel, this group of people, they gathered together and they sat down and they discussed it. I am kind of wondering, how can Mohbad's mother be comfortable sitting down with Wunmi, sitting down with Wunmi's mother, and she is the one that lost her son? Is there any time she gets tugged? Is there any time like something pinches her like, hey, wait, where's Mohbad? My son is gone. My son is gone. My son is gone. Is there any time she feels troubled? Like, wait, if it is this DNA, there's no crime in finding in. They're not asking money from us. So if this DNA is going to be done, let this DNA be done. If it is going to be part of what is going to resolve the burial and of a thing, if that is what she really wants, why? How did she sit down? Or is she the one that came about this idea? Like, you know what? I'm going to tell them that Mohbad, my son that is late, that is no more, that I'm not going to see anymore. My own son, whilst Wunmi's mother still has Wunmi. How is she comfortable with this? Like, I cannot understand it. I can't just really understand how she's comfortable sitting down, discussing with the prime suspect and the prime suspect's family, agreeing with them on how to make sure that her son does not get justice. All she's interested in is to quickly put Mohbad under the soil. Why are they so interested in putting Mohbad under the soil? Because they know that Mohbad's father will be the only one available for a swab, for a DNA test, a paternity test. And should the paternity test come out negative, Mohbad's mother that already sat down with the enemy, those that are behind it, if Mohbad's mother wanted to buy her son, RIP her son, why didn't she just, or is it what we are hearing, that she offered her son in sacrifice to the dirty, wicked, evil kingdom she belongs to with Wunmi and Wunmi's mother and Wunmi's grandmother? Because this world is full of mysteries. Because I cannot understand. I am very sure that Wunmi's mother would have been an enemy of Mohbad's mother if she was in that situation, regardless of how she neglected her children and allowed them to be on the street without proper care. She is with the enemy of her late son, plotting and planning with them, asking and pressing to have her son buried. So if any strand of hair or or whatever it is, let's say anything that needs to be taken from Mohbad to confirm or to reconfirm if there is any discrepancy or any argument as regards the paternity and all of that, they know that once Mohbad's body is dropped under the soil, then they can say, okay, let's do the DNA, regardless of whatever it is that comes out of it. Then we can come out to say, Mohbad's father is not the father. Mohbad is no more. So how can we confirm the DNA? That's why Mohbad's Wunmi's lawyer told Mohbad's father's lawyer back then, show us a DNA that proves that you're Mohbad's father. Then we'll proceed. I'm kind of thinking that Mohbad's father can as well go ahead with this. Take a camera, show every step of the way. DNA sample is taken by 2 or 3 reputable and confirm that you are Mohbad's father, even though we know you are Mohbad's father. Confirm it and say, now I have answered your question. This is my son. I want to know if that one, Liam, is his own son. Because this is becoming, is turning into a circus. It is becoming, it is unsavory. It is sounding stupid. It is looking crazy. It is looking mad. Like, seriously? Like, seriously? Mohbad's mother. No one is praying to have someone like you as a mother. People are now using you as a prayer point. Oh God, may we not have, people are even using you, Wunmi, Cynthia Adebanjo from, is it Ekiti, Ondo State you are from? They are using you with your grandmother called Rabbi. That's, they say, is a nickname. You know this. Oh my God. They are praying against you people that may God not allow your mother ever. They don't want to marry into such family or even date girls, ladies from such family. Your family has been marked now. Prime Boy said anyone that is in support of Wunmi should pray that Wunmi should come into their life in different forms, either tall, short, fair in complexion, whatever form, come into your life, either Asian, either Caucasian, either whatever, that they should come into your life if you're in support of Wunmi. If you're against DNA, you must be possessed. You must be possessed with the spirit of whatever it is that it is. DNA test will give us two answers, and they are intertwined: paternity, confirmation, and also motive, so that we can clear that tugging part of the question that surrounds the RIP of Mohbad as regards the argument that is alleged to have happened in the car, in their SUV or whatever, where, you know, from home down to the show, back to the show, and all of that. And also to clear that part, that suspicion that people had as regards bullying this young man. Who is behind the bullying? Is it the HROH? Is that not what they are called? Kingobelegushi. Anyway, I don't know what you guys think of this one, because it's becoming a little bit crazy.